In this video lesson, we are going to write an equation of a circle. So we have to complete the square in order to get this into our correct form in order to see what the center is and what the radius is and to graph it. So what we're going to do is we are going to group the x terms together and group the y terms together. And then we're going to move the constant to the right side. And then we are going to figure out what would complete each square, and then we'll have it end up being in the form of that x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to the r squared, so that our center will be hk and our radius is going to be the r. All right, so let's do it. X squared and a 4x, putting those together, and then we're going to kind of leave a spot because we're going to complete that square, and then we have a plus y squared, so we're just kind of rearranging this, and then the minus 6y, and then this 3 we're going to get to the other side, so it's going to become a positive 3 on the right side. So now let's figure out what's going to complete each square. And so over here, to complete this square, for our x, our b is 4. So when we divide it by 2, we get 2. And then when we square that, we get 4. So 4 is our magic number. For the y, our b is -6. So when we divide that by 2, we get -3. When we square that, we get 9. So when we add 4 and 9 to this side, we have to add 4 and 9 to this side. So now what we have is this can go ahead and be factored as an x plus 2 squared. This can go ahead and be factored as a y minus 3 squared. And then we add up our 3, 4, and 9 to get 16. So now it's in our circle form that we are used to seeing. And so we know our center's at -2, 3. And then we square root this 16 to get 4 for the radius. So it would be at -2, 3, and going out 1, 2, 3, 4 in all directions. And there it is. All right, so if you want to try this one, go ahead and start by putting your x's together, your y's together, and then completing your square. And in this case, we have just a y squared, so we're not going to complete the square with this one. We're just going to complete the square here with this one. So that's going to end up being so again, y we're not going to. B is -8, divide that by 2 to get -4, square that to get 16. So we're going to add 16 to both sides. And then we end up with factoring. And then we wind up with a center at 4, 0. And then the square root of 25 is 5. So 4, 0. And going out 5 units. And there we are.